Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from near Llano, Texas, in an RV park, an ungated community. This is Rusty 78609 saying good Sunday morning to you. Sunday morning coming down. But anyway, I'm still alive in my 2019 Casita travel trailer, 84 square feet of perfect harmony for me, and longtime full-time RVer, and I have a Class C motorhome on order, which will probably be here within 10 days, I hope. We will see, 10 days and counting, but we'll see. But anyway, I also want to give a shout out to June. She had her 60th birthday, I think, yesterday or the day before, and I was supposed to mention it during the live stream on Beer 30, and I forgot. But be that as it may, happy birthday, number 60, June. Anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. And you're in charge, so make it a good one. But anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
The current temperature in Llano is 56 degrees.
With a high of 80, and we've got that for several days. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 43 degrees.
With a high of 59. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte, it's currently 16 degrees. There is currently a winter storm warning in effect.
With a high of 17 and then a low of 3. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The temperature in Fairbanks right now is 31 degrees.
With
There is currently a winter storm warning in effect.
Well, the high, that's the high, 31, then the low is going to be 23, which is not too bad, but they got a winter storm coming apparently. This is all my buddies back here, and that's Matilda's picture, and this is Matilda. The Matilda gets all the what I think are comments that deserve to go in there, and it's my judgment entirely, no one else's. But anyway, what else can I say? Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Here's a Thanksgiving joke. Why didn't the turkey eat anything at Thanksgiving? Because it was stuffed.
You like that music?
Sure, music on YouTube Music.
Hey
Here you
Google,
go.
stop. I'm telling you, this thing is, I don't know, man. Anyway, here we go. Here's one out of the book. Why was the blonde staring at the can of orange juice? Because it said concentrate. Write them down, guys. Anyway, good morning to you. Let's do some comments. That's what we're here for. Gavin H., good morning, Rusty. LOL. Speaking of colors, I have a big old yellow Ram. When I say yellow, it's yellow. People often ask me why yellow. I reply because it was cheap. They had a hard time selling it, so they discounted it. Drags my camper around with no problem. Could have been a hot pink for all I care, as long as it does the job at a decent price. I agree. She's playing music. Hey Google, stop. She says she's going to play some music. She's going to do it. Yeah, and this thing, it's right on the line. I promise you. I mean, some days I want to get rid of it, and I may eventually. When I get a TV, I won't need it anymore. But anyway, let's see. The yellow. Yellow is a royal color in some countries. Ralph P. Hey, Rusty. I used Ultra Zero drop hikers on Appalachian Trail. They are light and look like sneakers. Check them out. Yep, RV full-time living is not for everyone. Have a great day. Okay. Yeah. Well, I've already ordered me some more Merrells. I got rid of the not because of the color and everybody making fun of me. I mean, if you can't stand a little abuse, but no, I sent them back because they're just a little too flimsy. They're cute, but they're flimsy. Mark in Texas. Any kind of Danner is good, but pricey but worth it. I don't know anything about Danner. Southwest Sunset Seeker. How much per dollar? How much per dollar is the RV park? Show the dang shoes. I did a video on the shoes. You have to check out the Merrell shoes. And the price, it changes depending on how much you want to pay. Scotty Thompson, cool video taught Rusty, or how many months you want to pay for. Scotty Thompson, it's full anyway. You can't get in here. And the other park down the road's full too. So there, as far as I know, there's not a place at the park and RV in Llano, Texas. Scotty Thompson, cool video taught Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, the masked bowler from Wisconsin. This is on the Llano River. 71502 says the slab long fish and dig. I don't know. Thank you. Marion Seeley, my old home base, says you were a fool to sell this place. What in the world were you thinking? You had it made in the shade, Rusty, and you blew it. Marion, I do what I do. You do what you do, and don't call people fools. That's you could say that another way. Just say, why did you sell the place? I sold it because I wanted to, and I'm glad I did. Do I want it back? No. Thank you, Marion. Scotty Thompson, they make the news funny on my local TV news in Wisconsin, on my local Fox News. The newscasters joke around. Yeah, I'm sure they do. That's good, Scotty. I'm glad you enjoy watching the news. Scotty Thompson, cool comment call. Thank you. Can you imagine a life without television? I can. A. Marie, check out Jamaican Cottage in Vermont. They deliver, very well made. Okay, yeah, I did a video yesterday on a tiny home, just a storage building, but it could be converted. Stroker Ace, thanks for the sanity, Rusty, on comment call. You're very welcome. And everybody's got a little attitude now, or they always have, and I don't know why. And that's fine. If you can't stand the heat, I've often said it, don't go in the kitchen. And when I'm doing a YouTube video, I am right in the middle of the kitchen. Marty Cantor, if I was to guess, Mr. Rusty, you may be having second thoughts of getting one of these mini homes rather than the Class C. See, no, I'm not. Actually, I just happened to see that building as I was out riding my trike yesterday, and I thought I'd do a short video. Johnny Petraglia, Levi could turn this home into a castle. Yeah, he could. He's good at that. NB, I feel so sad to hear that. We don't have a place to set this tiny homes because they are not allowed in certain places. Well, anyway, whatever, NB, good luck if you're looking for one, but just check with people that make storage buildings in your area. Dale Pointer, the Morning Poetry. Got a good old long one here. Here we go. Dale Pointer says, home. That's the name of the poem. We built a home, homesteaded the land, worked and toiled, all built by hand. Lost our first child. The first year was bad. My wife and I suffered. We were all we had. The year was 1875. We were proud and strong. We had our faith, and another child came along. We were pioneers. The ground we made right. Our small one-room cabin kept us warm at night. Our home expanded. We worked in the field. A future for our kids, and our crops did yield. Well, good for you, Dale Pointer. That's a very good poem. I'm reading a book about that in that period right now, about the old cattle drives. Very good. Thank you, Dale. Fred Thorne, thank you, Rusty, for showing this tiny house. Now I just got to figure out where to put the motor and the wheels. That's it. Yeah, you'd have you a nice little motor home there, wouldn't you? Fred the drummer, your labor should never be free. Price out using ongoing labor charge. Okay. Lolo in H-Town, Rusty, viewing you catch the trolls is entertaining, definitely better than mainstream news. I agree. In fact, this Friday, Beer 30, I may have no topic, and I'll just respond to comments. It'd be like a Beer 30 comment call, sort of, and I'll smash the trolls, and we'll all have fun, just for a few minutes. Douglas Wetzel. I hope you keep the Merrills for walking on pavement. You can get the other Merrills for hiking. You deserve them both. No, I just need one pair of shoes, and I don't have a place to put them in this. Well, I do in the Class C, but I don't like to have extra stuff that I really don't need. NB, thank you, Douglas. NB, good for you, Rusty. Keep trashing those nasty trolls. Yeah, there's a lot of them, too, I'm telling you. This is Linda Hardy. If I was alone, a tiny would be perfect. Most online are really big bucks per square foot. but folks that do a lot or even some work save a lot of money. Yeah, he says if you're Linda Hardy, this if it says if you're frugal, this would be an affordable option. Yeah, it is. L. McDaniel, Back to the Future, sort of. Lone Star Travelers on the tiny home. We have a back porch 16 by 20. I sure would like it closed in because of bugs in the summer, or maybe screened in. Well, you can probably do that, screen it in. Bruce Johnson, tiny home. Little house off grid, is building his own right now along with wife. Seems he picked the right area, water and everything. Yeah, that's the trick, is finding a place to put them, guys. Lone Star Travelers, I agree, Rusty. Those new news stations need to be put out of business. Well, you know, they shouldn't. They should just stick to reporting the news. All right, the news, the facts. Okay, don't. Never mind. Bruce, so suppose you're celebrating the. Let's keep politics out of this, Bruce. Arthur Gerlitz, nice tiny barn home tour. Thanks for showing it off. Let me say this about politics, ladies and gentlemen, for all of your benefit, so we can get off of this topic. I don't like it on my channel at all. I don't like religion on the channel because everybody's got strong opinions on those two topics. For me, whoever the president is, I will support. I may not like them. I may not agree with anything they do, but this is our country. It's the United States of America. United is an interesting word. United States. So get along, get on, get off, or get the hell out of the way. You know, if you don't like this country, then go back to the country you came from and don't look back. Anyway, Arthur Gerlitz, nice tiny barn home tour. Thanks for showing it off. You're very welcome. Bob Stein, not not to be political. It says, and I know this isn't the place, but the next, never mind. Bob, come on, man. Don't leave political comments. And I appreciate your comment, don't get me wrong, but this is just not a forum for that. If you want a forum for political viewpoints, go to a creator, that a YouTube channel that is talking politics, and just get right in there with them. You know, we're not worried about that on this channel. This is where you get peace of mind here, hopefully. Sometimes I don't. Franny Lee 38, yes, that's what I'd do if I were you. Oh no, I'd have it finished out. Great price either way. Well, whatever. You know, you got to do what you got to do. You know, and everybody makes their own choices, just like I do. Gino Eni, I guess. Rusty, will you accept a kitchen cabinet position? And God dang it, man. No, I won't. Angel Solomon, a good. God dang. Man, these are all political right here, okay? Angel Solomon, you get them, Rusty, okay? Kathy Bowen says, yeah, poor old what's her name here, Matilda, she's just getting so fat she ain't even gonna be able to move. Kathy Bowen says, Vinny, so strange. Here they're building using steel studs and rafters. Methinks the cost of the wood has skyrocketed, even building the runaway campers out of plastic composite. Whatever, you know, I don't know what's going on. Drilline, Drilline, I guess, Oliver Travel Trailer. In my IMHO, the Oliver is a casita or scamp on steroids, but at 2 to 3 times the price. It's true, a bit larger, but not much. I'd rather go with the casita or scamp. If I wanted more room, then the Airstream is the way to go. Yeah, the Airstream is a good way to go, but man, they're you know, you better have deep pockets. They're pretty expensive. This is Joe Weidenfeld on the tiny home. Good example of what I know exists and what I told a YouTuber about. He's building it himself to save money. The YouTuber's name is Rob Littlehouse, Off Grid Channel, who is building this exact thing, but even smaller. His budget is $5,000, and he's already over it according to the plan. Yeah, you know, never mind. But you got to do what you got to do, guys. I just happen to show the tiny home to give people an idea what a basic building looks like. Angel Solomon, Matilda is going to eat good. Man, I'm telling you, she never had it so good. Angel Solomon, you get 'em, Rusty. I'm doing what I do. Boondocking with Dennis, always nice to have options. Thank you for the tour. You bet. My pleasure. This is on comment call. Gerald McCarty, Rusty, you are so right, my friend, concerning the alphabet networks. If only we had the caliber of journalists of the days gone by. Yeah, the journalists haven't changed much. It's just that their incentives have changed. In other words, now if their story doesn't get views or hits, then they're out. So they make sure they get them. Okay, they'll fudge a little bit. They're trying to survive. Most of these guys are working from home, and it's not easy. Dear Trixa, last 5 days I don't watch the TV news. And try that. Dear Trixa makes a good point. For 5 days he didn't watch the news. Nothing happened to him. His house didn't fall in. Nothing changed. And as far as getting the weather, you can pick up your smartphone. You got your local weather 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And but if I went 2 years without watching the news out in Terlingua when I was living out there on the Terlingua Ranch. I didn't have any power, nothing. For 2 years. Did I miss it? No. Did the world end? No. So anyway, you do what, but what it is, it's old habits. It's like, you get up in the morning and maybe you watch me or whatever. It's just something to do, But be that as it may, Mike Brandenburg says, good luck finding contractors to finish it out. Most won't do it because it's too small a job. Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely right. The contractors don't like small jobs, and I don't blame them. Why? Because, they can't make a living off a small job. You got to have job after job after job, Dear Trixa, looks good, sir, on the tiny home. Thank you, dear Trixa. And John Gertbach, how you doing, John Gertbach? Lovely little abode. Would love to make one of these small sheds home. So cozy. Yeah, it wouldn't take much, man. And you could do it your way. This is on comment call Republic. I looked and looked for shoes. I came across Danner. Some are even made in the USA. Yeah, I hear you, man. Hard to find shoes made in the U.S., but I'm sure they are. It says mine are resolable. Okay. Kind of like my body. Republic. Also defund PBS. Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that. They get out there. They all have an agenda, and that's sad. Okay. Welch 7619, man. No political comments, man. Okay. Thank you for your comment, but we don't need it. I'm losing subscribers by the hundreds. Why? Because of this politics. People have taken this real personal, and whenever I delete their political comment or some other type of comment, they take it personally and drop a subscriber. Do I care? No. The subscribers don't make money. The only thing that makes money is views. And am I just doing this for money? No, but it's nice to have it. If you're going to work and do something, you want to be rewarded, or at least a little bit. And I am. I'm fine. We've got a lot of good subscribers, okay, and a lot of great viewers and people that leave good comments. But just like in anything else, you got 20% that they're not on the team. Guardian Pet Care Jim, lots of possibility with those storage buildings. Thanks for showing us another. Good day, sir. Good day, mate. Glad you enjoyed it. Same person, good comment call. Thanks, Rusty. I hope your Saturday is enjoyable. Me too, because it's Sunday now. PJ Backerfull, how you doing, PJ? He left a link to Dirksen Storage Buildings. Thank you, sir. People will like that link, because the Dirksen is in most areas of the United States, and they'll build anything you want. I asked them to help me out by giving me a little shed one time. Never got a call back. Joe Stevens, this may be a blank, but so much work has already been done. It's hard to appreciate this space on video. I have an 18 by 30 foot shop, and 1 to 2 people could easily make the space work if you keep all the unnecessary crap down to a minimum. Another idea would be to have 2 of them. Yeah, you can do all kinds of things. You get 5 of them. But anyway, thank you, Joe Stevens. Oh, here we go. We got one here. Christopher Anderson is gone. Anyway, Les, I had a camper. There you go, Matilda. Matilda just got a good one there. That was a full deal meal there. Les, I had a camper 20 years ago. I know what I'm doing, okay? Good. I'm happy for you. Sherry McKinstry, this would be a great home base along with your camper for some extra space. Yeah, I'm sure they'd love me to put a big old storage building here in this RV park. Thank you, Sherry. They're a good spot. We'll do a few more here, or two more. Paul Harrington, the Class C will be awesome. You will double your square footage, fully self-contained. You can be anywhere you want, but not rely on hookups. And you can go from the driver's seat to the back without having to get out if you want to. Can't wait. Going to be like a kid in a candy store. I hope so. I hope so. Thank you, Paul. Ann Blades, she said or he said, like to me, or grandma's house, instant babysitter, just a thought. Anyway, thank you very much, all of you guys that left comments. And but anyway, the main thing to do, guys, is enjoy your life. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Carpe diem means seize the day. Buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because Amazon takes care of me. Doesn't cost you one penny. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much. And the only way to really lose weight, guys, is what? Eat less. That's all. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. That relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. Do that several times a day. You will not regret it. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. Those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which are your thoughts, your dreams, every single thing. So add good ingredients. Use your titanium cranium to keep out the negativity, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. At ease, carry on till next time, next video. I think I've got a Trikin video that I did yesterday. I'll post it today. And on we go. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, guys, enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your life. And yeah, if you didn't watch the news for a few years, you'd feel a lot better. Read it. You know, you can always read a few stories and keep up, but you don't have watching. It's what gets you, man. They're good. Anyway, guys, adios until next time. Carry on. Bye-bye.